Hey guys, Matthew97657 here again. Yeah, I guess you could binge uploading. I guess you could call this. Um, you know, I don't have that much time. Like I said in the previous video, I've been very busy ever since Thursday, so I haven't been able to do a film review. And so yes, obviously I'm wearing the hat because, um, I feel like it's necessary to show off what I wore. And so, what is this video gonna be? It could be anything, honestly. It could either be a film review or it could be a haul. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of the stuff that I've gotten for the past 2 days, and then we'll go into a spoiler-free movie review. So first, I'm gonna show off this hat that I drew on for school. I'm trying to get many people to watch it. So it says Godzilla King of the Monsters May 31st, and then for the hat it says "One king to rule them all" somewhere. Just like quotes like "one king to rule them all," and then "long live the king," and on the back it says, I messed up on it so I had to scratch it out like a boof, but it says "for the fate of the world." That's from the Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah poster. It's like like the comic book one. It's like "for the fate of the world." I really like it. I wish I'd gotten a shirt. Anyways, I also picked up the soundtrack, the movie, the movie music, produced by Bear McCreary, composed of, and I think if you've seen this movie and you're a Godzilla fan, you'll really appreciate what he did. He also did the soundtrack for God of War, which won Game of the Year 2018, and that soundtrack was really good too. So I had high hopes for this one, and the tracks in this soundtrack did not disappoint in the slightest. Like, the themes had made this movie. Okay, we'll get into it. The music in this movie had really stood out to me, and so I had to just buy the CD. So it's 2 discs, and then there's like every soundtrack comes with like a thank you, like the production of the music and whatnot. And so yeah, and then the tracks. I'll tell you what my favorite tracks are in the movie review, but I feel like the tracks could unquote be spoilers, so I'll tell that one in the spoiler review. And so at the movie theater, I saw it in IMAX at 7:05, and PSA, I guess you could say. I'm gonna be in the theaters for a couple of times with this movie, so if you see me, I'm near the San Antonio area. I'm sorry. I'm near there, so I mean, if you see me, like, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm making myself sound all big, like a big shot, when I'm not that big, but it's cool to see other Godzilla fans. That's all I'm gonna say. You see it opening night, you see everyone there is Godzilla fans, so it's the one time of the year you can speak with people and they know what you're saying. So since I saw it in IMAX, they gave us these really nice IMAX posters, the Experience of Titans in IMAX. It is actually my something on the, I don't know if it's like the film, my phone, or I don't know. If this is on the video, there's like dots, see, like, I'm sorry if that's like cutting through, but yeah, so this poster is amazing. Definitely gonna get it framed. Yeah, very nice. Like I said, it's actually my lock screen because I just love that one so much. So okay, we're going at a pretty good pace, I'm not gonna lie. And so like I said, luckily I live in the San Antonio area. Luckily, artist Matt Frank was around San Antonio to sell some prints and whatnot at comic book stores, Heroes and Fantasies, Alien Worlds, which are in San Antonio. And then there's another one, but it's in Houston. So as of like June 1st, I got this June 1st. And so sorry about that, but let's just get through these. So very nice. Obviously, I'm from San Antonio, and I had saw this a while ago, like when I was little, and I always thought it was so cool because Kiryu is one of my favorite kaiju, and we're just gonna have to go with this is the Millennium Godzilla with the silver slash. They're like silver dorsal plates, and then the blade, I guess you call it the Mazer blade, And then what's really sold me on this one is, for those of you not native to San Antonio, this is the Tower of America, and it's just kind of like an attraction we have in San Antonio. And so it was really cool to see that he drew it, and obviously he autographed the print, the Sharpie 2019. So I got this print, and then, okay, we'll save that print for last because obvious reasons. So yes, here we go. There's that. There's one. And then for this second one, he had a deal for 3 prints for $25. So I was like, okay. And I was really like, oh, I got like really close there. I was really debating which ones I should get. And so, because I already knew I wanted one for sure, which is going to be the last one. And I'm pretty sure we can all kind of assume what it has to deal with. So yes, here's one. I actually have never seen this print. It's Godzilla 2000. Oh, I think this is for a comic book, if I'm not hit, one of the IDW comics, most likely, which I have no knowledge of because I was never really into comic books. I wouldn't mind getting into them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a cover. You know, Godzilla 2000. I just really like it. Atomic Breath. And then, yeah, and then he signed it. It's up here. In the black, Matt Frank, 2019. And then last but not least, probably the most obvious print that I was going to buy for the, since, you know, we're kind of living in the weekend of it, is a King of the Monsters print, which is really, really nice in my opinion. I already had 2 prints of Matt Franks from G-Fest in 2017. And so it's always great to add on more because he's a really amazing artist. And just meeting him again was very nice. I mean, obviously, you know, like any Godzilla artist that's doing good, like definitely support them. So, you know, you got Rodan, you got Godzilla, Ghidorah, and Mothra Larva. And then the bottom right, Matt Frank 2019. So, yeah, this is that one. They're all these posters are gonna get framed, by the way. And we're already 7 minutes in, and ooh, I think I'm just gonna call it there. I don't want this video to be too long because I've already spent 7.5 minutes showing off things I've got. When I originally said this was going to be a film review, spoiler-free review. So we're going to make a very, very fast spoiler-free review, which is going to be, wow, the movie is very, very overwhelming. That's, once you see it for the first time and you're a Godzilla fan, it was very crazy. Like, you know, just the fact that we got, you know, another Godzilla film on the big screen is something to be happy about. I mean, film critics are obviously attacking it, and I mean, feel like they're free to do it. Like, it's okay if you didn't like the movie. It's not for everyone, obviously, but some of their points, in my opinion, were invalid. But I'm not gonna fanboy out because, you know, we're here to respect everyone's opinions, and they should be here to respect our opinions and how we think. Okay, I thought the movie was good. I have to say it. I'm just obviously I've seen it twice so far. I'm gonna say good, but in reality, my good is like, hey, if it's gotten me to see a movie twice, then yeah, it's there in my opinion. It delivered for me personally. I mean, you know, other people say it didn't deliver. It's like, well, to them, their own. But to me, you know, I was shaking the whole time. Like, I teared up a lot the first the first viewing. And then I was just like, I cried once or twice throughout the movie. Yes, a senior in high school was crying in a Godzilla movie. Hey, I don't know. It was just that emotional to me, and I really loved it. The action, the one, the monsters are on the screen, they're there. And although some of the fights are kind of blurry to see, you can make it out. You can make it out throughout. And, you know, the action scenes, you know, not going to say monsters who fought, but I mean, obviously we know Godzilla and Ghidorah fought. Those sequences were probably the best. oh my gosh, I can't even say that because there's so much that like I want to talk about, and so that'll probably be in the spoiler-free review. But yes, for now, and like I said earlier, the music really, really hit home, and it all just came together and it worked. I mean, uh, we could get into a whole argument about the plot with Godzilla. You know, some people claim that the characters are weak. In my opinion, I just let the movie happen. In my opinion, I don't really know how I feel towards them, to be completely honest. I wouldn't say they're bad, but like it's hard to get attention. It's hard to draw like major attention to human characters when you're living in a world with giant monsters in it. It was like the attempt was there. I think, like I said, I don't think it's horrible. Like the plot, because it makes sense. Maybe like on the first viewing, you know, it's just like everything was overloaded, and I wouldn't say I was struggling to comprehend what was happening, but overall, I think I understood. There's references in there, and I'll talk about them in the spoiler review. And yeah, I mean, and I think a majority of Godzilla fans are gonna like it. I don't want to get into arguments because then it could go on and on and on. And like I keep telling everyone, I keep promoting this movie at school, you know, because I really want to see the MonsterVerse expand, because it's like, you know, Japan did it and it's been working for 30 plus movies. And I mean, I don't expect the American franchise to make more than 30, but you know, just to get some more like famous monsters in there, you know, like drive it home for the big fans. I think that it would really mean a lot if everyone who's watching this, I'm just playing with this, everyone who's watching with this, I saw a tweet, it was like, go see the movie as many times as you can, and go see it with as many people as you can, because you know that's gonna boost box office. um, don't be a sheep, don't follow Rotten Tomatoes, because I mean, Rotten Tomatoes has always been boof.